Hello, welcome to next session. In this session, we will solve some questions of heat transfer. The topic is one-dimensional heat flow with heat generation, pins and unsteady heat flow. Question number 1 and 2 carry the common statement. The statement is consider one-dimensional heat flow in a plate of 20 thickness with a uniform heat generation of 80 megawatt per meter square. The left and right faces are kept at constant temperature of 160 degrees Celsius and 120 degrees Celsius respectively. The plate has a constant thermal conductivity of 200 watt per meter per degree Kelvin. Question number 1 is the location of a maximum temperature within the plate from its left face is option A 15 mm, option B 10 mm, option C 5 mm, option D 0 mm. Question number 2 the maximum temperature within the plate in 0 degree Celsius is option A 160, option B 165, option C 200 and option D 250. So now from the fundamental equation of the heat conduction with heat generation and for the steady flow is so that is that equation is d square t by dx square plus qg by k is equal to 0. So as steady flow is taking place, so this is equal to 0 and qg involves the heat generation factor and this is the temperature variation. Okay, so we can take b square t by dx square is equal to minus qg by k. Okay, so integrating it will be dt by dx is equal to minus qgx by k plus c1. Okay, and integrating again it will be t minus qgx square by 2 k plus c1x plus c2. Okay, so at x is equal to 0, t is equal to 160 degrees Celsius. At x is equal to 20, t is equal to 120 degrees Celsius, and qg is given as and qg is given as and qg is given as 80 Newton per 6 watt per meter square. Okay, so now we can put the values for the first condition, that is at x equal 0, t equal 160 degrees Celsius, and find out C2. Okay, if you put x equal 0, then that factor will be 0 and that will also be 0, so C2 will be here that 160 degrees Celsius or 433 Kelvin. Okay. Now we put x is equal to 20, 20 is mm, and so converting it into meter, 20 into 10 power minus 3 meter. So t is your 393 and c1 is your 2000. Okay, so we put x is equal to 20 here, so this will be this will be q into 10 power minus 10 power 6 multiplied 20 into 10 minus 3 square divided by 2 into k is conductivity is given, conductivity is 200. So from this by putting this value we can get c1 as 2000. Okay, just doing some calculation, and t is equal to 393 and c1 is 2000. So now the equation becomes t is equal to qg x square divided by 2k plus c2 plus c1 x plus c2. Okay, now we can differentiate this equation so that to find out maximum temperature, so that we can find out maximum temperature. So dt by dx is equal to 0, and this will be minus qgx 2 qgx by 2k, or it will be minus qgx by k plus plus 2000, because c1 is here 2000. Okay, and this factor on differentiating will be 0. So so x will be, by putting the value of qg x qg and k and we can find out x. So x is your 5 into 10 power minus 3 meter or 5 mm. Okay, and now at x is equal to 5 mm, the maximum temperature exists. So answer to question number 1 is C. And answer to we put x is equal to 5 mm in the general equation. Okay, here general equation of C of T, so we can get maximum temperature. So maximum temperature is here 438 Kelvin or 165 degrees Celsius. So option B is the right answer. Okay, next, for the three-dimensional object shown in the figure below, 5 faces are insulated, 6 face PQRS, which is not insulated, interacts thermally with the ambient with a convective heat transfer coefficient of 10 watt per meter square per degree Kelvin. The ambient temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Heat is uniformly generated inside the object at the rate of 100 watt per meter cube. Assuming phase PQRS to be at uniform temperature, its steady state temperature is PQRS is uniform temperature and steady state temperature is option A 10 degrees Celsius, option B 20 degrees Celsius, option C 30 degrees Celsius, option D 40 degrees Celsius. Okay. So now the heat generation per unit volume is 100 watt per meter cube and volume is 2 into 2 into 1, that is 4 meter cube, and heat generation is this Qg into volume, that is 400 watt. So as the heat is dissipated through one phase only, that is PQRS, so the heat dissipation will be HAT minus T infinity. Okay, so let T be the temperature of the phase PQRS and T infinity is 30 degrees. Okay, and H is given as 10 watt per meter square per degree Kelvin, and area of phase is 2 into, that is 4. So putting these values we can get as this is your 400, because heat generation is 400. Okay, so from putting this value we can get T as 40 degrees Celsius. So answer is 40 degrees Celsius. Answer is option D.